What up guys, and welcome to the Luxury Goals YouTube channel. Here you're going to find a lot of product reviews, a lot of social media marketing, different branding techniques and different styles which you can use everywhere and one place for you to come to get you set up on social media and get you started. But first of all, and I'm really excited that the first video that I get to post on this whole channel is going to be a product review. So let's jump straight into it. Let's see what I've got. So, as we are all aware, with the global pandemic of the thing of COVID-19 and coronavirus, face masks are a big point of keeping everyone safe. Whether you believe it works or it doesn't, it's better to just be safe than sorry and to just wear one. So the fact that I got sent a Vizard M reusable respiratory mask is amazing. This is awesome. And I actually went out and I asked a few people about how they feel about wearing the standard cloth mask, which again I have been wearing, just a standard one that covers your face. And I asked them, what do you genuinely think about wearing these cotton masks? And a few people were like, I don't mind wearing it, it's okay, it's a bit of a nuisance, it's a bit uncomfortable. The main ones is one, when I wear my glasses it fogs up a lot. So if you do wear glasses on a daily basis and you have to wear the mask, I can see where it would become uncomfortable not being able to see. Bit of a given. And the other main one I got was that people said they struggle to breathe. It feels very claustrophobic. Alongside the standard stuff, oh, it touches my lips, it clings to my face a bit too much, I feel like I can't talk and all that kind of stuff. That's where the beauty of the Vizard M mask comes into it, with built-in air filters, so it actually makes it easier to breathe. And I have actually gone out and I have worn this thing around, and I've got to admit, it is a lot comfier, and it does make it easier to breathe than the standard cotton masks. But I will jump further into that in a bit. Let's have a look at the box before we actually get the product out and have a look at it. So, as you can tell straight away, this company's legit. It's not like they've turned up in a shrink wrap with a load of bloody Chinese writing on, where they've drop shipped and they've gone and bought cheap goods from China and they've just sent it directly from China. These guys have taken the time to put their branding, their logos on the actual box itself. On the side you've got to plug into their Instagram. This side you've got a few statistics about the mask itself, if you want to pause it there if I get the lighting right. And check that out yourselves. And on the back itself, it actually tells you why this product is a lot better than any other products. Now, before I read this out, we are going to go through this in a bit, and I'm going to tell you my personal opinion on each one of these points. But let's get the product out and let's have a look for the thing for its actual self. Now, this is not a dig at the company themselves. The company, brilliant, box is great, you know, it's quite sturdy, it's a box. This is a dig at the UK mailing services. Now, any of you that are from the UK or have been to the UK and had anything posted to you, you know when something's getting delivered, it's either being thrown at your door or it's been dropped, it's been thrown into the back of a lorry, and it is always, 9 times out of 10, some part of it is trashed. So again, not a dig at the company, dig at the UK mailing services, because when this turned up, I got this. So yeah, 10 out of 10 UK mailing services. Keep up the amazing work. So, this is the Vizard M facial mask. So it's not that bulky. It looks a lot bulkier on the front. The front of the box, where you can see the model wearing it, it does look quite bulky. It's not really in the slightest. Obviously, it's a lot bulkier compared to like the cotton masks that you can get, or the actual big purified meaty ones that you can get as well. So it is a little bit bulky, not massive, it's not uncomfortable to wear. So have a look around there. The actual inside, and we'll go into a little bit further detail about what the actual inside is. So your face, it stops around about here, so you get all of this gap between your face and that, so you haven't actually got anything touching. You then got the strap, which is adjustable, which is great for some of us that have got big heads or wear hats. So got that around. This bit goes around your neck as well, and again, this can be adjusted just for comfort and feels a lot better. So let's put it on. Let's see if I look like Bane in this thing. there we go. It's on. What do you guys think? Too bulky? Just about right? Well, you can already hear that I can breathe perfectly fine in the sea. Perfectly fine, and I will admit, breathability wise, is a lot better than this. Now, these do get hot. It does help you to not breathe, if that's helpful at all. But this is fine, it's perfect. I can easily talk because the actual thing itself is nowhere near my mouth. So it's really comfortable, especially with these adjustable straps as well. And the one thing I noticed, the little flimsy ones like these, it rubs on the top of the ears and the bottom of the ears, especially people who've got like big stupid stretchers like me, it rubs quite a bit. And I've spoken to a lot of people, that hairdressers and barbers, and they have to wear it for like 8-9 hours a day, and they're coming home and they're having to moisturize the top of their ears, and it's quite unbearable with these big thick straps, quite soft and flimsy, so it's really comfortable on top of your ears, to be honest. And as you can tell, I've been speaking with this thing on for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes now. I'm not really struggling to breathe, and it's quite comfortable. However, I am going to get it off because it's very warm in my house. Right guys, so you've had a look at it, you've had a look at the box, you've seen it on, you've seen how I can talk and how easy I can breathe. Let's go through these points on the back, and I will be brutally honest. Whether they're right or if they're wrong, you can make the decision whether this is a decent product at the end of it. Let's have a look. It's 10 times easier to breathe in the Vizard mask than the N95 respirator due to high air permeability of the antivirus filter. Now, I don't know what half of that means, but it's got an antivirus filter in it. And in a global pandemic where the virus is everywhere, that seems like a pretty good point to me. That sounds like a good thing to have on a respiratory mask. You know, these kind of things don't really do anything. They, to a certain extent, I wouldn't say it's an antivirus filter, it just protects us that little bit more. So the fact is that, fantastic. Next point, there's enough space for breathing inside the mask due to its rigid structure. Now, looking on the inside of the mask itself, you can clearly see that, yeah, it's flimsy because it's meant to be. But yeah, I'd say my nose and mouth finished about here. So I had all of this space to be able to breathe easily that you've just seen me do. So yeah, I totally agree with that. The antivirus filter kills rather than accumulates viruses and bacteria. Again, global pandemic, who doesn't need that? You don't get that with these. These you just breathe on and accumulate your own germs, to be honest, if you're not cleaning them, which you should be. But yeah, the fact that it kills rather than accumulates it, that's fantastic. A set of filters lasts for a longer time, always amazing. One filter is enough for a week of active use. It is possible due to ions, dusting on the filter and antibacterial additives on the mask. You don't have to be a genius to know that's a good thing. Close contact to the skin due to a rubber seal. As a result, glasses do not fog. And as I said at the beginning of the video, I've asked people myself, I've gone out and asked them how they feel about wearing masks. And the one thing the people, and even my own partner, my fiance, she wears glasses. She struggles when wearing them because the air goes up and out the sides, fogs the glasses up. So you've either got to choose whether you want to be safe and breathe and have the mask on, or blind. So the fact you get both, you can actually wear your glasses with these, is brilliant. Air gets in only through the filter, not through the side or the inlets. So like I just said, with these ones, you put them on, you breathe, the air comes up through the gaps in the nose, air comes out the side, you might get a slight bit at the bottom, which is what's causing your glasses to steam off these bits going up. So unless you sit your glasses on top, which then again you're going to struggle to breathe because the air can't bloody escape. This stops that. And finally, there's a wide range of filters against different particles. Now, I'm going to leave it to you to decide whether you think this is a good product. Personally, to me, I think it's fantastic. You know, it's like this company have taken every bad thing that people have been bitching about and tweeting about and complaining about and using as an excuse not to wear a mask, and just put it all into one thing. Everything people have ever complained about having to wear a mask, they've done. It makes me feel claustrophobic. Cool, they've made it big so it's nowhere near your mouth. Oh, it fogs up my glasses. Brilliant. There's air filters. It doesn't even go up, it goes out. You know, these things can be, if you don't clean them, and I know a lot of people that don't, can be really unhealthy if you don't clean them. No, don't worry about that. This thing kills bad bacteria and virus. Ask yourself now whether you think this is a good product. I can't influence you, but this is fantastic, and I will be wearing it a lot more, and I will be promoting these guys for an entire week over my Instagram channel. So head over to there, make sure you subscribe to me so you'll be aware of the next video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I will put a link to the guys down below and to their Kickstarter. Get involved, head over there now, because this is a product you do not want to miss out on. Until the next video, guys, see you later.